Alright, remember when we were here? Thank you. I'm gonna put on some badges that help me, because we're actually gonna get around to that plot, which, for those who have forgotten about
that's
the
right,
plot,
there is
since
a plot in
it's been
this
about 3
game.
videos.
Oh yeah,
Yes, which
we were kind of derailed by that whole Colosseum thing.
there was a lot to do. So to catch people up who may have forgotten, when we met up with Hornet at the fountain in the City of Tears, she told us to come all the way here to Kingdom's Edge to meet with her if we wanted to truly face this kingdom's past. Aha!
There you are.
Come. Now come catch me.
Catch me if you can.
I'm gonna go face. This, if I'm correct, is the last battle we have with her. So get ready.
Oh boy.
Okay. So you pursue the deeper truth. Isn't it one the? It isn't one the weak could bear.
Uh-oh.
Haven't you, scum?
This is essentially the Maria fight from Symphony of the Night.
Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal, and I'd feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. Show me you can accept the kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future.
I'm not gonna lie,
Showtime.
because of the quality of my download, I thought she said noodle instead of needle.
My noodle is no. Oh jeez. So she has pretty much she has almost all of her same attacks when we fought her in the forest. She has a counterattack, and I think she also has a new little projectile attack. I'm gonna use this time to heal and deal some poison damage to her.
You know, it sure is courteous of these guys to give you an opportunity to heal, because if they were smart, they wouldn't allow that.
Oh yeah.
Well, the idea is that again, here are the projectiles.
Oh boy.
Ow!
Oop.
That doesn't look dangerous at all.
I have to knock them away so that I don't actually jump into them.
Whoop.
Owie.
But and what's happening is that they're not really giving me a chance to heal hype. Hypes. They're not giving me a chance to heal hype. What's happening is that I'm dealing so much damage to them that now they're trying to catch their breath, and that's when I take my chance to heal. Or I could do more damage to them if I'm doing fine on health.
Well, hey, it's a good thing you're as prepped as you are now. Otherwise, I can imagine this would end in disaster.
Yeah.
Especially since, again, this boss fight is entirely optional.
Yes, it is.
Again,
Oh, it
accidentally
is.
missed it on my run as well.
because there we go.
Oh,
Because
okay.
again, this is just to get the true ending. Hey, I'm healing.
Whew.
Yeah.
There's more to
Okay,
this,
I'm
isn't
okay
there?
now. Yeah, I have to talk to her.
So strong.
Thanks, Tree.
You could do it if you had the will. But you could raise your nail. But could you raise your nail once knowing its tragic conception, and knowing yourself?
Our origins.
Yeah. Then do it, Ghost of Hollow Nest. Head onward. Burn that mark upon your shell and claim yourself as king.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
snap, we're gonna be king. I mean, we're king of a dead kingdom, but
I mean,
Stick with
so,
me.
so then we're king of jack shit then.
Well, I was about to say,
yeah.
it's like,
Also, go ahead.
stick with me and not. What I'm trying to say, you'll never go hungry again because you're kind of dead, so you won't have to worry about hunger.
And that is really cool because what we're now inside is the molted shell of that once great powerful worm.
I was wondering when this was going to start to stink.
Wow.
And
It's probably been dead
Here-
for so long it no longer stinks.
the king's brand.
My
I should
brand.
recognize a new ruler, and we can now access a place that is pivotal to the true ending. Oh, crap!
Oh,
boy.
Uh-oh, and now the worm
move,
is
move.
crumbling.
Oh
Oh, come on.
Oh.
no! All the molt.
Oh, it's scripted. Never mind.
Oh, you made it up.
Oh, wait, we meant to do that. Ow.
I can't leave
Ha
you
ha.
for 5 seconds.
I'm so sorry, but every time she does, I imagine, yikes! And away!
Well, my job here is
just
done.
Yeah.
I just pretend that noise was just her jet propulsion.
But yeah, so I'm heading back to City of Tears.
Speaking of
because
jet propulsion,
I don't have to go back to. I actually don't have to go back to Kingdom's Edge anymore. We pretty much did everything we had to there, which is nice.
hooray! Now we don't have to get
Now
any
we
more
just-
ash on our skin.
Let's see. So I'm heading back down underground. I'm heading through the sewers actually because my main destination is I need to head back.
Wee, I forgot this. Speaking of the
Oh,
devil,
hello.
here he is, the big stateroom stealth.
It's you again. I'm glad to see you return. Hello,
Hi,
Gun
Papyrus
Defender.
Bug.
No, no, please, don't say a word. I must apologize for my previous behavior. Okay, so
I'll
he
think
was-
nothing of it.
He was level head. He just thought we were one of the mad ones.
Yeah.
Entirely my fault. I mistook you for one of those mindless, skulking husks. Yet you bested me in the most majestic knightly fashion. I dumped you into a dung ball on your head. and this is
That's
Esmer's
ironic.
tear or whatever. Tear, you've been to her grove.
Ooh.
Yeah, the poison girl that allowed me to survive in poison.
Mm-hmm.
I swore I'd visit, but my duties, my oath. Oh, I'm sorry. Ignore me. I'm being foolish. If I'm not careful, I'll sink down into old memories and won't ever come back again.
As well
You
as
still
this
have
pile of
faith?
shit.
So, she's a great judge of character, so if she gave you her blessing, you must be something special indeed. I'm barely worthy to be in your presence.
I'm not
Yes, she is.
worthy. I'm not worthy.
Such joyful, vigorous combat. I'd almost forgotten the feeling. I was once a knight, you see. By the grace of our good king, I stood proudly before the throne, watching Hallowness swell to greatness.
And looking out for humans?
Then that nasty business with the affliction.
Yeah.
We knights defend against the physical, but a formless enemy. How to defeat such a foe? Right, the corruption,
Right.
the mind stuff. Our king tried in his own way. A cruel means it was, and still eventually we were brought low.
He did it bad.
Ah, I shouldn't be so morose. You have invigorated me. 'Tis truly a delight to meet one whose strength can match my own. Oh, now, mighty warrior of Hallownest, you've proven your honor. Good fortune on the path ahead.
Oh, and by the way,
Never
showers
see
are...
this- Go
I was
ahead.
about to say, by the way, showers are on the fourth door on the right.
Alright, thanks. So, do we ever see that guy ever again?
I can always come back. So when I go back, by the way, I'm heading down deeper to find where all these fluke worm things are coming from. Anyway, we can. I don't think we can. Unfortunately, when we come back, he's going to be deep asleep because he's been tired.
Deep
Yeah,
asleep in
makes
his own
sense.
shit.
You know that...
However, you can't really talk to him again for a while. But I know he's actually another optional boss, and more on that later. But this.
Shut up.
Bitch,
But
please.
basically, that remember how I used my dream nail to go into the dream world once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get up so I can fight you again. So the dream nail can be used to access optional dream bosses that were added in the first big patch update to this game, and so basically allows me to have a refight against the Dung Defender if I wanted to, but he's much harder.
Oh,
These are all
Oh.
maggots.
Yeah, these are basically dead babies.
ew.
That's
say
what
they're-
maggots are. They're baby flies.
Yep. And I'm trying to destroy them all.
I feel
I know
uncomfortable.
he's gonna. Aha!
I'm
Think
pretty
of how
sure
bad
that was
this
the intent.
infestation's gonna be by the time we're done here.
Now don't worry. There's actually a pretty I'm gonna say right now. There's actually a pretty piss easy boss coming up ahead. So I'm just gonna,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just gonna open up this
By the
shortcut
way,
just in
that
case.
that shrill that they made for some reason gives me flashbacks to Mario Sunshine.
what-
With
That
with-
sound that they made the whole time. Kind of reminds
that's
me
so
of the sound that I think
Aha.
it was the
hell?
the manta rays made.
okay. The fluke
Luke
farm.
Marm.
This is the boss.
Dude,
Oh, jeez. It does spawn babies, but that's about it.
So basically, just keep pogoing on it, and eventually it'll die.
Yeah.
Ow. Dude.
Oh my
Bouncy,
gosh,
ow.
if I was good
Bouncy.
at there it goes. I'm not the best at poking.
Okay.
To be fair, who is?
Shovel Knight is.
And Scrooge McDuck is surprisingly.
Well, they both have experience. We have not.
So there we go. I just got that little charm. It's not really one of my favorite charms, but I decided I might as well get it. So now I'm gonna head off to remember where we got the double jump and we fought that weird corrupted knight thingy
Yeah.
No.
that had all
Kind
the
of.
projectiles. I'm heading back. Yep. What's up?
It's just a kind of.
Oh, okay. I'm heading back there. I'm gonna take the old tramways there and I'm heading back there because oh dear.
Ugh, spikies.
I'm heading back there because in that ancient basin there's actually another part Whoa. Another part of the area I couldn't explore because it said it would only, open for the king. But now we have the king's mark.
Okay.
So it'll
So that
recognize us
thing's
as
gonna open for
king.
me. Yep.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus.
Oh,
No, thank you.
Yeesh. All that
yeah,
for
just a
a
journal.
journal.
dope.
Oh, the madness spreads.
Yeah, thank
yeah,
you. We've
it was spreading
noticed.
from the kingdom long ago. Jeez, I keep forgetting how I hate deep nest.
It is deep.
Ah. And nesty, no.
And the,
Nope.
it's deep, nesty, and filled with dead things.
It's a nest for
deep.
pure evil.
Oh yeah, real quick. While I'm heading there, what'd you guys think of the SpongeBob trailer, the new movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
Look, it's
Basically-
honestly, it looks fun, and if I can, I'll definitely try watching it in theaters.
I think it looks really great visually. I think the story seems like it isn't worth the whole movie for.
I'll agree in the sense of again, like the second. Here we go, Ancient Basin. Like, again, when I saw the trailer, I just thought to myself, well, it's cool. Also, I'm taking these off because I'm about to do something very risky. Another thing that exists in that place I'm going is a special door that I need a lot of soul hearts,
Uh-huh.
like a ton of soul hearts, and I think we need about like 15. So with all these,
Yikes!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
but again, the catch with these is if I have a lot of health, but if any of my hearts are blue, I cannot restore them with my normal heal spell.
They're basically
gotta be
extra hits that that you can't get back.
Yeah, they're like
Once
the
they're
yellow hearts
gone.
in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So I have to be particularly careful. But here we go. This is what the king's brand needed. Higher beings, these words are for hey. Our pure vessel is ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. But yeah, no. When I saw the SpongeBob movie trailer, I thought, haven't we explored Gary leaving SpongeBob like 4 or 5 times in the show?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
at the same time, though, it's like it just feels like one of those things you could probably do in completely different ways if you try hard enough. And I doubt there's going to be a case where we're going to see the fucking cannibalistic-esque grandma again.
Oh
yeah,
God.
that
Also,
thing.
I also love freaking the Lost City of Atlantis.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's that. Of course, people losing their minds when we see yet once again. We're like, what is? I really want to know what happened to Keanu to make him just suddenly appear everywhere nowadays.
I don't mind. He's having fun. He's the sage.
I don't know.
'Cause he
I
had
guess
just a-
he was a spokesman
Ooh.
at E3, and he just gained relevance again.
Because the reason we
There
brought
we
that
go.
up is that he's also going to be in the movie. He is basically a tumbleweed sage.
Ah.
Made of sage. Also here, this is where I need all my hearts.
He's a tumbleweed.
Oh my God.
Tumbleweeds. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna turn on the store with all my
So I
soul
was about to
hearts.
say,
Aha.
there we go. That being said, I did, like I said, I think it looked great, and I did like some of the jokes, like the whole, I love your sense of irony. Thanks. I love my sense of ironing too.
That was honestly funnier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It was just, I think it was his delivery. I love my sense of irony.
It was like that, and just like the little...
That's the kind of Patrick humor I adore.
Yeah, it's like there's that, and for some reason, also the laugh he does before that, the...
Yeah, just
You
the
know,
constant.
I forget.
Yeah.
I remember once upon a time where Patrick. I mean, yeah, we all know that he's an idiot, but he was somewhat like back in his early days. He was one of those idiots
Savants?
that he was kind of like that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was like that one idiot that some thought he was that was actually smarter than he really was. Case in point, the tree dome. And I kind of like seeing that form of Patrick return in some fashion.
Well,
Yeah.
he's the idiot. I always knew him as the idiot who meant well.
Yes, I was gonna
Yeah.
say that. I was gonna say exactly that.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely meant well
alright
in the show, in the movie, and or in the trailer. So that's
And
again,
in the early show.
right.
Right.
This does feel like a Patrick I appreciate. It just the movie in the general just has some nice vibes overall, even if they are essentially just reusing a plot.
The lifeblood core. I don't know what that charm is. I'm heading down.
I also am curious about, because, like, oh boy.
He
One
survived somehow.
thing I'm curious about is that in the trailer, it's implied that SpongeBob met Gary while he was at a place called Camp Coral. Do you think they're also using that as the setup for that infamous spinoff that's going to be
Oh,
coming soon?
God.
More than likely.
It's most likely, yeah. The
I
kids
mean-
spin- it could. Yeah, you're right. This could be the version of Muppets Take Manhattan where that's the baby Muppet portion.
I mean, if nothing else, at least they're trying to make it. At least they're not just pulling it straight out of their asses. They're just
Yeah,
they're
but
giving it
if
some
this
sort of
is-
build up. But
That still leaves a bad taste in my mouth because I think
Even that was the one thing
Steve
Steven
Hillenburg
wanted.
he didn't
Did
he
not
go on
want them
record
to be
saying
filmed.
he
Oh, real
would
quick,
not
oh.
he would never do a kid version of
Howling Race.
SpongeBob, and yet Nickelodeon's doing it anyway. Isn't that kind of disrespectful?
Ha. Yeah, pretty much is. They're just waiting for
Well-
the right moment, and now that the warranty's expired, they're going right for it. And yes, you had to look at the background and know, oh, use your Howling Race spells to get the upgraded version,
Oh,
which is probably one of my favorite spells in the game against a single target like a boss, because it does multiple hits and deals serious damage.
wow. Oh shit.
the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah.
I love it. Anyway, we're down here because I need to get a very useful spell or a very
Okay.
useful ability moving forward. While I'm heading over there, though, sorry, continue, you guys.
Yeah, so I was saying that's really disrespectful if that is the purpose of the film, is to introduce this
Well, I
stupid
don't think
kid
it was
version.
Well, I don't think it's going to be like the sole purpose. I'm just saying if that's going to be like
Oh.
just a bit of foreshadowing that's part of the film.
I mean, I would say it looks like something that probably wouldn't take that much time in the film in the first place. Then again, SpongeBob movie trailers have lied to us before, lest we forget Sponge out of water.
Yeah.
That is true. That is very
A movie we thought was primarily going to be CG animated was mostly 2D animated for a good
jeez.
2/3 of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although that being
so, if I've never shown it, yeah, again, these are what shades look like, but you have to be very careful because they deal 2
Oh.
hits of damage.
Yikes.
I gotta be careful with these guys.
So many
Ugh.
Get
shades.
out of here.
To think
I'm
we
just
frickin'.
to think we keep seeing our own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
gotta
I
be
guess
careful down here.
I was about to say, I guess if there's nothing else we wanted to talk about, I did also want to talk about like one other trailer that was released. No, not the
Ooh.
bigger, not that one, James. That
Screw
one I
that.
kind of want to save for another video. I actually want to talk about the Scoop trailer.
In a second, I was gonna say real quick. So get out of here. So what's down? So what is down here? These things are beings of pure void. That is like the black inky darkness that's been around everywhere. That like if you have light, then this is the darkness, and I need to counteract this darkness because I need to get something very important. Give me some more soul. I need to heal later. What does this say? Turn it off.
Cannot.
Well, someone turned it off. I'm sorry, the sea calls all the
Aw.
darkness. But no, I'm going to turn on this lighthouse because I need this lighthouse to be on so I can actually go past the dark void beyond. Otherwise, it's too
And
strong.
thus,
So
Hollow
you-
Nest is light.
just in the bottom part of it. This is the
Aw.
basement. Anyway, back to you, Hyde. Yeah, the Scoop trailer.
Yeah, that one looked pretty interesting. Like, first off, I just love the trailer itself. Looks great. I love the animation, and I definitely love that. It kind of feels like nowadays people are definitely getting a better handle on how exactly to do CG movies because again, the way the movie looks and just all the characters look so on point in that trailer. And
At least 2 of the characters from what I remember seeing.
It is a little weird hearing Scooby speaking in complete sentences, though.
Well, to be fair, he's been able to. To be fair, that's something that he's been doing for quite a while, actually.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, from what I remember hearing, that he usually spoke in just short phrases, never full on sentences, and really clearly too, except for, except for that tonality.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
willing to give him a break, considering the fact that it's the same actor. What the?
Are we stuck? Oh God, what?
I don't
The
get it
Shade
either.
Cloak.
Oh.
This allows my dash. It has a cooldown. This allows my dash to be able to move through attacks.
Oh.
And if I check this out, I can't
Doop.
break through this with my current dream nail. I need to make it powerful. But basically, no damage.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
But
Nice.
then watch my character closely. You see how those little black beads like re-harness themselves for a second?
Yeah.
That's the cooldown. So once they
Oh.
re-enter me, then I can dodge and avoid damage again.
I
Okay.
see.
That's pretty
So,
convenient.
so now I'll be able to access more an imprint of abyss given form. The abyss. I believe that's just for the journal. But yeah, this now. So now I have to be careful because now any additional bosses, like optional bosses, I'm gonna have to be careful because now they're gonna be new challenges. There we go. That take into account that I can now dash without taking damage. But with that said,
now I wish I had this when I actually fought the first final boss.
It probably would have
whoop.
helped.
It really
Anyway,
would've
I'm gonna head
helped.
back up here.
Oh, hey, you.
hey,
Oh,
Hornet.
hi, Hornet. Ghost, I see you face the place of your birth, and now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow.
Yep. We are actually an abyss being.
Oh, wow. Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. Funny then that such darkness gives me hope. Within it, I see the chance of change. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's status, or face the stasis. Excuse me, or
Do it or die.
I'd urge you to take that harder path. But what end may come, the decision rests with you.
Can I read her mind?
Hey.
Aha.
It faced the
Ow.
void and ascends unscathed. Could it unite such vast darkness?
So at this point, that's I guess that's like the most important step one of getting the true path. However, there is still about 2 to 3 more steps we need to do. We need to obtain the king's soul, which it was a very powerful soul that was wielded by both the king and the queen of Hallownest, which means we need to now look around and try and find the two of them. The
I see.
king kind of left one day. We have no idea where that key is, and the queen was last I heard was like protected and secluded in hiding to protect her. So, yep, our journey is just about getting to the final like leg of it. Past, of course, killing all the dreamers and
The final leg of it, even though we still have about 8 parts or so left to go.
I thought
it's a long leg.
I don't know why, but when you were saying past killing all of that, for some reason I was expecting you to say past killing all the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
La da da dee.
On that note, folks,
you
see you
guys.
all for the next part.
Bye, guys.